What? Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? What? Can I get a hell yeah? What? Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah. And I know it ain't right, and I know you shouldn't take this advice, but make sure you really drunk when you drive and walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for your meal. Dine and dash. You better not ask me for no advice because I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. So can I get a hell yeah? What? Yeah. Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. Get ready for Mike. No.
Sparkling water's delicious. Not like the sparkling part or the water part.
I have no idea. Like to me, sparkling water is like it's like yogurt or potato chips. It's like stop trying to pretend to be other things.
Do you not like yogurt or potato chips either?
I don't like yogurt or potato chips bullshit. That's what I don't like.
Oh, speaking of, look at that,
Yeah.
Mike. No bullshit.
Well, we were just talking
Eric
about
is-
how I hate BS.
Yeah. Like, have you seen like flavors of yogurt? There's like key lime pie, like blueberry cupcake, and then like chips. Like,
I like those flavors of yogurt.
dude, just eat what it is, though. Why do you have to eat the fucking yogurt?
Have
Just
you ever tasted yogurt flavored yogurt? It's disgusting.
Yeah. Like it's like drinking black coffee. Acquire a taste. Stop trying to be other things. Yogurt.
I'm not
I don't
trying
like
to
this.
acquire taste. I'm trying to be comfortable. I'm trying to enjoy life.
So just wake up and eat a pie instead of eating a yogurt.
What do you think I did today?
I actually had
Does the
nachos for
sparkling
breakfast
water
this morning.
like offset that?
It
You're like, I'm
offsets.
healthy now, though.
Yeah, my sparkling lemon spindrift offsets my lemon meringue.
It doesn't even taste like lemon. Sparkling water is a fucking lie, sir.
This has like 3 lemons in this.
On the picture,
Squeezed in there.
No, it has 3 lemons in here. I'm getting my citrus in. You know how fast I can run?
I know. If you have like 96 more, then you'll be close to having a full serving of citrus.
I walk through a Best Buy. Batteries just stick to me. It's nuts. Gives me superpowers.
What are you doing in Best Buy?
Just hanging out, checking out their Fitbits. Let me tell you, amazing surround sound. You go to the surround sound display.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the bank robbery scene in Batman like at least 7 times. They just have it on loop.
Anywhere I go, like you just see like 4K images of mountains. Like that's all I get to see.
Oh, you know,
That's a shame.
they're playing Heath Ledger Joker.
Wow.
Just watching clowns backstab each other.
Yeah,
which is
just
my
stabbing
favorite
each
kind
other.
of content.
Father was a drinker.
That's why I only watch that and the Three Stooges. I just like watching clowns
Really?
backstab.
You ever seen the Tommy Wiseau audition to be Joker?
No.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, did he really try out to be Joker?
Yeah, like later on.
Wow.
He's a real life Joker. He's still alive and he still has time to get some goofy shenanigans and like explode a boat in.
I'll watch anything with Tommy Wiseau in it.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
So we got Martin Marrufo, we got Erik Bowman.
That's us. Hello.
Bowman, I just put it together. Do you think your late ancestors were men of the bow?
That's what I'm assuming. I mean, like back when you would like when your last name was just your profession,
Just
like
what you did. Yeah.
anyone with like the last name Smith, that's like they have ancestors that were blacksmiths. So
See, my ancestors worked in a Nordstrom's.
but not a rack, like the actual Nordstroms. Those aren't even around anymore. That's how old your ancestry is.
They sell too expensive as shoes, but they're very nice leather. At least they seem like it.
They look like nice leather. They feel a little plasticky, but
yeah. But
I'm assuming
either my budget.
Either my ancestors were archers or they were like good at wrapping gifts. I'm not sure. One of the two.
That's true. Good gift givers. How do you feel about the holiday season?
Like Christmas. I fucking love Christmas, man.
There we go.
Yeah.
You could be a boat. How do you tie your shoes?
The original Santa's elves.
Yeah, that's us.
This is your whole family.
I just imagine all the elves were like 6 feet tall and bald, and like that's me.
Hell yeah! Then we got Martin Marrufo.
Hello.
Where does your last name come from?
It's an Italian last name, which is puzzling because I'm Mexican. But I've looked it up, and it's got something to do with like the god Mars from Roman days. So they didn't do jobs. They just got real poetic and cute with it. So I have no idea what my ancestors did.
Mars is the god of war, right?
I think so. Yeah, it could have been a warrior.
Googling it in real
Give it a
time.
Google. It sounds like it. Either that or he just love chocolate.
The Mars bars. They still sell those?
They have to, dude.
Well, they still make like M&Ms and stuff.
7 years ago, I bought a lot of them, and so if you need some,
okay, yeah, I'll hit you up.
Hit me up under the radar. I can't tell you who my source is, but it's Warren Buffett.
Give me some spin drifts while you're at it.
Dude, I can't believe you don't like sparkling water, dude.
You know,
that.
Speaking of acquired taste, that's an acquired taste. Like
sparkling water.
I can tolerate a sparkling water now, but there's got to be some form of alcohol in it.
Yeah,
to really handle it.
There's a tier. There's a tier list. Not
cut it with some gin.
Not all sparkling water is created equal.
That's fair.
Because there's like a difference between like sparkling and tonic water, right? Like tonic water is bullshit, but sparkling water is like special.
I don't think anyone drinks tonic water without alcohol.
Gin,
that's a only alcohol drink. It's like orange juice.
Yeah, Mike, do you even fuck with LaCroix?
No, I don't even touch LaCroix, dude.
Oh, wow.
Get LaCroix out of my goddamn life. I feel the same way about LaCroix as you do about potato chips. They have wild flavors.
Yeah.
It's like dragon fruit taint.
They all taste the same too. I've had like 3 LaCroix, and every single time I'm like, nope. Because I know people who like swear by LaCroix.
Yeah, well, those people are maniacs.
I hate them. I'm not friends with them anymore.
No, those people are garbage people. This is $7 per 12-ounce can.
Jesus.
It's not, but it's delicious. It should be.
Just tell people it is.
It should only be you should only drink it if you sorry, it's early.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Motherfucker.
It should only be drinking.
What would have been the right verb there? Holy shit.
Damn. Get in store because there's gonna be
it
a
should
lot
only
of
be drank in a Ferrari. There you go.
Yeah. No, each
Sorry, I just derailed your fucking joke.
It's fine. I deserve
son of a bitch, Bowman. No, one in every like 25 cans has a pearl necklace in there.
That's disgusting.
No, it's delicious. Extra salty flavor. Ever have an oyster?
Delightful.
Just like that.
What if I was like, no, I've never had an oyster.
I mean, also understandable. A lot of people don't like oysters. They don't like the
also weak people
texture.
You ever drink like a teaspoon of the ocean? That's what an oyster tastes like.
I do all the time. That's how I run fast. Gives me an extra little pep in the step.
You fucking Aquaman? Like what?
Anyway, this is the Hell Yeah Podcast, everybody. It's a podcast where we give advice to the people who need it the most. Mm-hmm. So we have people write in, we have people call in, we have people send letters. And so we have people asking for advice. And this kind of crosses over a little bit into your realm of the cutscene podcast and video games.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. They want video game advice? All right.
I mean, a little bit.
Okay.
Dear Hell Yeah Podcast, my husband, who is 44, and I, who is 37, we're setting up a profile for me on a new gaming system. He had the main controller and asked me how I wanted my name to appear. I told him to set it as my full name. I typically don't go by a nickname, although my close friends sometimes shorten my name, but not frequently. My husband started entering my name and was almost done when I looked up. My brain kind of glitched for a moment as I watched him spelling my name wrong. I said, dumbfounded, that's not how you spell my name. He then asked me how to spell it then, but I was so shocked and could not answer. I was having a hard time processing the fact that my husband of 4 years, together for 6, does not know how to spell my name.
Wow.
He kept deleting and retrying and not getting it right. I started tearing up a little bit, still in a bit of shock. And he eventually looked up my social media profile on his phone to get the right spelling. I sat there, mouth agape, staring at him. And then he was upset with me for acting like it was a big deal that he didn't know how to spell my name. I really don't know where to go from here. He apologized for his mistake, But how is that a mistake? I quite literally don't know how to process this. He has no learning issues. He does not have dyslexia.
I disagree. Go ahead.
He just never learned how to spell my name. My name is a very common French name, nothing complicated or crazy. Think of him trying to spell Jennifer as Jennifer or different spellings of Jennifer. Doesn't translate to the audio.
I heard the lack of the extra N in that one. Okay. Yeah.
A lot of different F's in different funky spots. To get a gist of how he was trying to put my name together, he then got frustrated and angry because he felt like I was making him out to be stupid. My husband is anything but. He just went back to college for a professional diploma and was top of his class. I guess if I thought there was a legitimate reason he could not spell, I'd understand. However, he reads and writes at a high level. So I'm just left feeling like he never bothered learning how to spell my name. Is that possible? I'm so out of sorts on this. Has anyone experienced something similar? And can you tell me how you navigated your feelings on the matter?
I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy's a hero. This is what happened. So it's her fault for not having a nickname. And the last thing you want to be, I'm assuming this is like PlayStation Network or something like that.
Do you have a nickname?
Do I have a nickname?
Yeah. What's your nickname?
So from back when I played Street Fighter, like it actually went to tournaments, I had a buddy of mine who referred to me as Bowmania. So I went by that for the entirety of the time.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
If you're
that's quite the mouthful. Like, is there any like in every circumstance?
Yeah, that's it. You got to say the whole thing.
Bowmania.
If she has no nickname and has to just go by her regular name, and you're gonna be someone on the internet in the era of social media, you don't want your name spelled correctly on there. This guy was trying to protect her, and he had to play the role and be like, oh, like I don't know how to spell it. So they can't find her on Facebook after she plays Call of Duty and says 2 words in a lobby and gets jumped on by like 9 fucking guys who are Googling her fucking name. He's trying to protect her, and he had to stick with his story. That's what happened.
Well, why couldn't he just tell her that, hey, I'm just trying to protect your identity?
That's a good part, Martin.
It's like being an undercover cop. You got to play the role.
But now he's just coming off like a huge douche.
There's no way her husband isn't stupid. She spent a lot of time trying to convince us that she's not dating a fucking moron. But the reality is, like, the fact that he pitched the idea, I don't know who pitched the idea of using her real name as her screen name.
That is a bold choice. Like, that's bad move.
It's fucking stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
So
people are gonna find you. Okay, you're playing Tetris too good, and they're gonna bomb your nearest post office.
Yeah. So look, just accept the fact that, you know, maybe your husband ate paint chips as a kid. I don't know
something, but he went to college.
How is this the first time she's finding out about this issue with her name? Like there has to be other circumstances where he would have needed to spell her name.
Maybe all of their wedding invitations had a typo in it, and he was like, yeah, and he saw it 1,000 times, so he's like, that's right.
That is crazy that he kept this a secret, that he didn't know how to spell her name for 6 years.
Yeah. You can't just go around spelling something Deverox instead of Devereaux for that long. So
she says it's a common French name. What's a common French name? Like, what are
John Paul?
Common.
Well, is it her last name or her first name?
Her first name, I think.
First name.
They're married. I'm guessing they have the same last name.
Jeanette.
If it's her last name, then it's like, then maybe like he forgot her maiden name. I don't fucking know. But like, it's a common French first name. Did it say first? A
first name, and then so I looked it up. Camille is the first one.
That has a whole mess of M's and L's. That can be
Luis, Genevieve, Marie.
If it's
Amy.
Marie, fucking leave him, because he's on the way out. Like his cells are dying. Get away from him.
There's so many different ways to spell Marie too. Like, you know what? Like this guy, I'm giving it to this guy. He was tired that day. There's times I forget how old I am. Yeah, I gotta do backwards math.
He's a 44-year-old man. He had to look up the social media account. Bold.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go Occam's Raiders. Fucking shit.
Occam's.
I'm gonna go Occam's razor here.
Yeah.
And just say that your man's is stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a surplus of chromosomes.
He's
stupid. No.
A real Chekhov's French first name right there.
I mean, because my first name is spelt all fucky, and so I don't know how to spell the other form of Michael. The A's and the E's always fuck me up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it the E first, then the A? What the fuck?
I don't know. I almost had an aneurysm in a golden corral because I couldn't spell it. I freaked out.
As someone whose first name is misspelled every day, then like, no, I get it. I feel for this guy.
Because you got a K, right?
Yeah.
I got a K in I also am an Eric with a K in my middle name.
Mm.
Yeah.
To be fair, Bowman, does your wife spell your name right every time?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're fucking married and you've known each other for that long. Fuck that.
like a Starburst barista, I get it. They don't spell any name correct, but
my wife was a Starbucks barista and she spelled my name right. That breaks the stereotype.
God damn. So this guy has no excuse.
This guy
Unless it's Genevieve. That I could never spell.
If there's like an I and an E somewhere and that can be fucking swapped at any time, and she's like, it's a common French first name, then maybe.
Maybe. What do you think is the worst advice that you guys have ever gotten?
The worst advice I've ever gotten is to do what is popular.
Damn, dude, you got to be a trailblazer.
And that's in like in doing stand up, in doing Twitch, in doing anything, or even like just what people like enjoy. If
do that.
If people just like, I mean, like we live in the Bay Area, like I don't give a shit about basketball. I don't give a shit about it, but I'm not gonna go like, it's like, oh, just learn to like it, just because everyone else likes it, and like things like that. I think that's fucking dumb.
Is that why you don't like sparkling water? Because everyone else enjoys it?
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up right now, Mike. Everyone's buying LaCroix and I'm just like outside of the Whole Foods like, fuck you.
Yeah, you guys fucking suck. I drink milk out of a can.
Yeah. Eat shit.
Yeah. I drink prune juice only.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my system
keeps me regular.
Lubed up.
Wow.
A finely oiled machine.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
How about you, Martin? What's the worst advice you ever gotten?
Go to college.
Get an education.
It was, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a garbage man. I dreamed of driving a garbage truck because it just looked fun.
It's a good job.
And they laughed at me. And they're like, no, go to college. So I wound up going to college, and now I'm in debt for the next. I'm 33. I've been out of college for 10 years, and I still have like 2 or 3 years of this fucking loan to pay off. So
Jesus.
What'd you go to college for?
English. Yeah, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer.
So
you need an English degree
to be a lawyer?
Yeah, what else was I? Yeah, you don't need it, but it's a good transition. You can take English and then go into law school.
I always thought you needed a Latin degree.
Me and Mike like our uneducated asses just like so they just give you the paper? Like we have no fucking
Is that
idea.
how that works? They give you a thing and then you sign your name on it. Hopefully you know how to spell your name.
Yeah.
Does the teacher stand on the desk like in like Stand and Deliver and like really teach you how to become a better person?
How do I reach these gates?
We'll go into the next. We got more people.
All right.
More people who need our help.
One guy we did not help. Let's move on to the next.
Well, it was a gal. And
it was a gal.
You know what the solution is? Fucking leave them.
Divorce. Right? Yeah.
Leave them. Maybe not divorce, but like maybe have a spelling bee.
Find out whatever game he's playing, since they're making some like an account on something, and get way better than him at the game, and make him not want to play anymore. That's the advice.
Just ruin Animal Crossing for him forever.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, just go and dig all of his trees up.
No fucking apple vineyards.
Yeah, get rid of his fruit.
Apple vineyards.
Tell all of his neighbors that he's a piece of shit. Buy up his Nook store every morning. Fuck that guy.
Hell yes, dude.
Ruin Animal Crossing.
Yeah. No, ridiculous. I communicate. Tell him how it made you feel, and make sure he knows how to spell your name. That's ridiculous.
G-I.
All right. Next question. I am only motivated at night. Dear Hell Yeah Podcast. For some reason, I only get the motivation to do things like work out and homework, etc. at night. And I would stay up later to do that, but I can't because of school and having to get up so early. How can I make myself more motivated during the day?
Quit your job, start doing tricks, just turning tricks.
Like magic
do
tricks?
Everything at night. Just have a night job, do everything. Just
hell yes, dude. I like that. Quit school, become a magician on the street.
Yeah,
exactly.
Learn the cups and balls.
Mm-hmm. Can you fit your entire body through a tennis racket? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We live in an age where you don't necessarily have to be functional at night if you really don't during the day. Sorry, if you don't really want to. Like why fucking conform to the fact that everybody else is doing shit during the day? Just live your life at night, dude. Just fuck it.
You could work at an airport diner, you know.
True.
that could be you.
24 hours.
That's just you forever.
It is a fact that the human body only needs 5 hours of sleep a night to function.
Hell yes.
Really? Get your 5 hours. Like, you're not going to do well. Like, you only need 5 hours
to live.
But the sleep cycle is when your body learns to do things. It's when it runs scenarios in your head. It's why if you're trying to do something and like you sleep and then you wake up and you're suddenly better at it, that's because that's how your brain works.
Oh, hell yes.
So
Erik Bowman didn't go to college, but he did watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos.
Oh yeah. So you take that part of it, fuck that, and then you just get 5 hours. You find out when you fall asleep, and then you get like one of the watches that'll determine when you're asleep and wake you up 5 hours later, and you just fuck up your sleep schedule. You drink a bunch of caffeine, and then you do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, and then you die at a ripe age of 35.
Yeah, if you're in your 20s, fuck your sleep schedule. Figure it out.
You don't need to sleep. The elders from the Matrix didn't sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to sleep, but you don't. So
you're fine. Go hang out at a CVS and just cruise the halls.
Yeah. Like what did they say they had to do? Like work out and things like that?
Yeah, they want to like work out during the day and homework.
Don't.
Yeah,
that's true. A lot of people have like he has at least motivation to work out at night. Most people don't have motivation to work out ever
at all. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, at any time of the day.
Yeah. He's a night owl. What the fuck? I become a comedian.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I don't like going to the gym in the morning. That's why I go at night. I go to the gym at night.
No one's there. It's the best time to drink and no one notice.
Exactly.
So true.
And like I start work in the morning at like 9:30. I could easily get up at like 7 or 8 and go to the gym before that. Fuck that. I do it. So you figure it out.
Yeah. I woke up 5 minutes before this podcast.
I woke up 5 minutes after this podcast had already started.
I needed 5 minutes so I could listen to Jolene once.
Yeah. I had to listen to my affirmations in the morning.
I listen to that song before everything, before anything.
I listen to the Cardigans.
A little bit of Dolly Parton.
Mike Nordstrom, I'm begging you, don't take my man.
Oh no, it's all yours. I got a sweet lass who tells me I'm a good boy and pats my head. What do you think is the best advice you guys have ever gotten?
Go to college.
I know we're making a lot of jokes here, but like legitimately the best advice I've ever gotten is try.
Hell yes.
If you're doing anything, just try.
Put that effort in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to do literally anything, if you're trying to like from being at like batting cages somewhere, if you're going bowling with friends, if you're trying to learn, try whatever you're doing. Don't do this like, well, I don't know what I'm doing and just doing whatever. Try.
That's great advice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and no matter, because that's how you improve. That's how you pick up new skills. And then he leaves.
That's a mic drop, I think.
Son of a bitch.
And you know where I heard that advice? It was the last episode of Boy Meets World. Mr. Feeney says try.
Who says that television can't teach you things?
You know?
Okay, I found out that a bunch of people could survive on a deserted island, you know?
Yeah.
Lost.
And one of them was Hurley.
Got another question. We got more advice coming our way. Dear Hell Yeah Podcast, how does one dress dapper? I'm supposed to go to a speakeasy this weekend, but there is a dress code. Gentlemen must dress dapper. How would I go about dressing
old is this
dapper?
letter?
This was written to us in 1972.
1972?
1972, which was still weird for the time. But
how do you dress dapper?
How does one dress dapper?
Well, the easy answer is fucking Google. The second, if you're trying to like dress nice, look up like the rules. Look up like you should know things like if you're wearing a suit jacket, don't button the bottom button. Learn how to put I had to teach my brother how to put cufflinks in. If you don't know how something works, just do it. And then if you're like, oh, should I buy a blue jacket with black pants? And then go on the internet and it'll be like, no. And then you just don't do that.
Going back to your point of learning stuff from TV, you just binge watch the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and just dress
Peaky fucking blinders.
like an Irish dude from the 20s.
Irish dude, no, it was the British guy.
Are they British? I thought they were Irish.
No, they're in Birmingham, England.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh,
did you not watch the show, Mike?
You know what? The whole show's changed for me now.
It's so different.
Yeah. Are they? They're kind of similar. I don't know. Maybe I'm being.
I would love for you to tell an Irish person that, hey, you guys are British, right? You guys are English.
That'll go well.
I'm coming off very ignorant at the moment.
It's too much sparkling water, man. That's what it is.
It's going all to my brain. Well, mostly it's the citrus.
Look, if I have to, this is going to sound really obvious and stupid, but this is based on my own attempts to try to dress myself. But if just make sure your clothes fit. I've looked at myself in the mirror, and I've been like, oh, that looks good. And then after the fact that could you buy some clothes that maybe are suited to your size?
Yeah.
It sounds obvious, but really make sure that you're buying clothes that actually fit you.
That's I buy most of my clothes off of eBay, and so they never fit right.
Have nice shoes.
Ooh, yes. A nice shoe.
You can have like a decent like sport coat or something. Even like you can even pull off like a thrift store sport coat if you're doing all right. Mm-hmm. But everything is fucked off if you like have bad shoes.
Yeah, you go in there wearing fucking
like Target brand tennis shoes.
Yeah,
like or like just like the like $30 like black like clog looking dress shoes. Don't do that.
Okay, if you got Velcro on there, lose it.
Yeah, make sure those shoes are nice and that they match your belt.
Get some leopard skin loafers. All right.
Yeah.
Walk into that speakeasy like you own the place. How would you describe your style?
My style?
Yeah, if you could boil it down, how do you describe your style?
I'm at this point in my life where it's like I'm trying to not necessarily dress better, but dress in like a higher quality.
Hell yes.
Like when I was like 20 by Martin, when I was like 20, 21, 22, I'm getting like those like 5 packs of like Hanes underwear for like $3.
For sure, it's cheap.
And like now I like because it's like starchy and gross. I'm trying to buy clothing of a higher quality and get rid of clothes when something like goes wrong. If I get a hole in like jeans, I just throw away the jeans and I get new jeans instead of like trying to like salvage it.
You see, a lot of people like the holy jean look.
I mean, like there's a way when there's a point when it's too much
hole,
and it doesn't look like it's like too much hole. If you give up too much hole, then you have to. I don't know where else to go with this analogy.
It's a slippery slope. Is what it is.
Jeans.
And you're gonna walk
holes in jeans.
You're gonna be asked to leave whatever Margaritaville you walk into. They're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Leave this establishment now.
I guess that's the best way. Like whatever style I have, I'm trying not to buy shitty things. I'm not gonna buy like a $3 like white t-shirt. My dogs are fighting around me.
How about you, Mark? How would you describe your style?
Oh, I think that's how I describe it as
Hey, but you can always have Steve Osborne shop for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what my current style is. Like,
hell yeah, Steve Osborne-esque.
I was hanging out with him, and he's just like, "Look, we got to do something about your clothes." So he and his wife actually took me shopping. Like, look, try this,
and that's amazing.
Take since that's happened, you know what people notice, or at least what I've noticed since you've gotten new clothes, Martin?
What's that?
Better shoes.
Yes, that was the big thing.
Stevie Boy does love his shoes.
No
He
New
does.
Balance anymore.
Yes, and I was wearing like really cheap, shitty Target clothes, and it was, look, if you're gonna splurge on something, splurge on clothing and shoes, because especially shoes, because you'll be wearing them. Those
You wear them all the time.
you wear them all the time. They're on your feet.
I spent $300 on a pair of cowboy boots with a boar on them.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
how
make that comfortable and also feel good about your shoes.
And now he's the Mandalorian. See how that works?
Yeah. I walk into places, they just hand me the keys to their establishment.
Yeah.
They're like, you own this Waffle House now.
You have a TGI Fridays.
That's right. You have any idea how many Chevys I own?
One Chevy's, Martin. Do you understand the gravity of this situation?
The amount of power I yield.
It's
I did not know I was in the presence of royalty.
He gets the sombrero. They sing him the song every time.
Every goddamn
he's like,
time.
Cowboy Boot Man is here. He owns us. Happy birthday from all of us.
Yeah.
That explains like why I feel a certain sense of reverence for you, Mike.
Because I own a Chevy's.
Yeah,
it's just a Mexican thing. We know.
I go in there, I own a Tex-Mex, and then I drink too much strawberry daiquiris, and then everyone has to drive me home in a Chevy's bus.
That is colonization.
In a Chevrolet.
We got more questions. More people
please
are asking
move on.
for help.
Please let us hear.
The guy said, "I love you" on a second date. We have dated, in quotation marks, for 2 months. Yes, 2 dates in 2 months. I work a lot. He texts me every day, and when I don't respond, he sends more. Texts are good, but every day? We work in the same office building, not the same floor, but he tells coworkers everything about us. He gave me candy at my house, and everyone knew. Some worker I've never even met comes up to me saying, "How was your candy?" I told him private info that I was most likely moving to Miami this year, so our dating might not work. Everyone found out. Asked me about it. I could have gotten fired for that. Bosses don't like to hear that you're not committing long term. He asked his coworkers for advice on how to date me. Text them pics of gifts he's about to give me for approval or ideas where to take me on a date. I suggest Chevy's. He's almost 30. He asked for advice when I revealed my moving plans. Co-workers told him just to date long distance. Now he doesn't even seem worried about it. He seems very well intended, but the awkwardness is a lot. And the not knowing how to function confidently without co-workers' advice is a lot. I made it clear I like to take things slow and that I'm sorry, but that's just how I am. He then said, "I get the feeling you've never dated before." I said, "Yes, I have." And then he was very shocked. What gave him that idea? I see myself as very normal in all of this. Am I somehow not?
You just tried to mansplain dating.
I'm
sorry, have you never dated before? This is how this works.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to have dated either. It seems more of he's on the stalking trend.
The question is,
can I just point out real quick that at no point in this letter did I hear the words "I like this guy"?
Never once.
Like, it just sounds like this is more of just a massive inconvenience to her.
It seems like she's trying to get away from him, like moving states.
Yeah.
Does he know how to spell her name?
Oh, that's a good question. No, it seems a little off. I think she is the normal one in this. This guy's been a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty that he went around telling everyone everything, like, just without even discussing it with her first.
After 2 dates.
2 dates over 2 months. Like,
I love you. I love you after 2 dates is not good.
Yeah.
The question is, have they already slept together? Because if they have, if he's trying to use the drop the L bomb as like a fast track to get in her bed, then that's even worse.
It's not only is it really bad, it's not going to work.
Right? No, it doesn't.
It sounds like he's never dated before.
It doesn't. It seems like he's a child.
Yeah. In which case,
No,
she's going to jail.
You're my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I told all your coworkers you're my girlfriend.
This could just be two children in a trench coat.
I hope so.
Could be.
And
you
if
go
that's the
back to,
case,
like-
then the writer is going to jail.
What was that line about bosses not liking or like not appreciating
So
long-term commitment or something like that?
so she's moving to Miami or thinking
Okay.
about moving to Miami, and then he told the entire office, which would get her fired because I guess she's worried about her boss finding out, and
Okay.
and doesn't like her, leaving.
Okay, well, she'll be leaving anyway.
Yeah,
Unless
She
she's
gets
working
fired.
remotely.
Fire. I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
true. Bad
that's
logic on her part.
Yeah,
Go be a Disney cast member.
that's right.
Go
You
be
could go be one of the seven
Rapunzel.
dwarfs. Right off the bat, when he's like, he texts me every day, and then
Nope.
when she doesn't respond, he texts more.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
It's bad.
A lot of red flags.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyone who like is having a conversation, like text messages are text messages for a reason. You send them and then someone reads and responds when they can get to it.
Yes.
It's why you're not having a conversation. And what you can't do when someone doesn't respond, if someone doesn't respond in like a day, that's
Yeah.
different. But if
Yeah.
they don't respond like within 3 hours, don't be like, don't get mad at them.
Yeah, don't be
And
you don't need to be sending a lot of follow-ups.
Yeah, no. Like, per my last email, how
Yeah.
was your fucking day? Like, no,
Yeah.
don't do
Yeah.
that shit.
Did you sleep nice?
Yeah.
Just like, nice.
Have you ever dated before?
Do you know what it's like when the light drains out of someone's eyes?
How do you spell your name?
Cool it, dude. This guy's a little weird.
No,
I say,
drop
get-
him.
definitely get out of that situation.
Drop him. Go to Florida.
What do you think? What do you think is the best advice that you guys have given?
Have given?
Yeah. You guys give some good advice. You go out there. Maybe
I
a
don't-
niece, maybe a nephew.
I don't think so.
I can't say that I've ever given anybody good advice.
Oh, I don't know, Marty. You're a smart guy. You wear glasses. You have to be smart.
You know what?
we
Something
are wearing glasses.
I think you and I, Mike, might be wearing the exact same pair of glasses. I can't tell.
Are
It
you wearing
looks-
some Oakleys, baby?
I don't know if these are Oakleys. These are like $13 knockoffs. But you know what? In my job, I gave someone advice, which is like never stop learning, which is really like, it sounds pretentious because it is, but
No, it's not.
I think it's good advice. You know,
Yeah.
it may. I think it may be cliche, but I think it's cliche for a reason because it's
Fuck
it's a,
you, Mike.
no. I'm saying it's a good thing because
You fucking
it's
suck, Martin.
it's helpful, and everyone,
Yes.
every day is a school day. That's how you learn new skills, and you
That's
get
true.
better. You become a better person, and next thing you know, you're the best at folding pants in the Banana Republic, and it's to the moon. Okay, there's no stopping you now.
It's very true.
Next thing you know, you're going to be the president of the Alpha Draconis star system.
You know,
And you own
sky's
the
limit.
Chevys.
Yeah.
Next stop, Lizard Kingdom. Okay.
The second you stop thinking, the second you start thinking like, I know everything, you're fucked. You're absolutely
That's true.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We got more advice, more people coming. My girlfriend has the worst sense of humor ever. Dear Hell Yeah podcast.
I wrote this one.
She does not make
Was this
fun
from
of
a couple
me.
years ago, Martin?
She does not make fun of me or anything to hurt my feelings. Her jokes are just painfully unfunny. She expects me to laugh after she makes a joke about this game she plays called Among Us. She's the
Oh.
biggest nerd ever, and that's what I love about her. But she is the most unfunny human being I've ever met.
Marry her.
Very cute and lovable, though.
All right. This advice is easy. Don't be a bitch. If she doesn't make you laugh, she doesn't make you laugh. If that's why you're with her, it's because she was funny and now she's not. No.
End it.
Could be-
I'm guessing she didn't just one day just lose her funniness. Like she
And-
didn't just
Yeah.
Right.
watch
It
like
seems
a
like this
Mel
is probably
Brooks.
an ongoing issue.
Yeah.
I think look within, because if you say someone is the biggest nerd ever and they play Among Us, with the most popular online game of 2020 and 2021 that makes you the biggest nerd ever, but you can't like throw a limerick out there and get a few giggles? No, stop being a bitch. If that's not why you're with her, then stop it. Shut up.
Yeah,
you're not
really
funny either. I'm mad. Sorry.
Jesus.
Pissed.
Examine your own priorities. Like what are you looking for in a relationship? If a sense of humor is a part of that, and if it's a big part of it, odds are you're probably not just gonna fix that with time. You are who you are, she is who she is, and I don't think there's any rehab for a sense of humor. It might be time to just cut your losses and call it.
If that is something that's super important to him, then yeah, it
was important enough for him to write to us and ask for advice about.
That's true.
So maybe find somebody funnier.
Yeah, he's 19 years old. He can move on.
Yeah. And there is a possibility that maybe you're the one that's unfunny.
That's true. I mean, I heard someone just became recently single and they're moving to Florida, so hit them up.
Yeah, I've heard she's hilarious.
Yeah. Please find her, text her 7 times in an hour. Let's go.
So I like what you said. Like maybe all the jokes are just going right over his head.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Never stop learning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
NSL,
That's
baby.
right. Yeah. Pumpkin spice. Yes. What? Hold on.
We'll do one more. And here we go. Dear Hell Yeah Podcast. I, 28 male, love my girlfriend, 27 female, very much, and we rarely ever fight in the 2 years we've known each other. However, at the end of January, we did. And in that argument, she revealed to me that she was planning on taking us to Disneyland for Valentine's Day. And that automatically made me feel like a dick. I've been wanting to go there for a while. And I was amazed that she had put so much effort into my Valentine's Day gift. We made up shortly after, and knowing that I had been beat in the most thoughtful gift, I tried my best to give her something that I knew she would equally be excited about: concert tickets to one of her favorite bands. And luckily, she loved it. And this weekend, before Valentine's Day comes around, she tells me that we won't be able to go that weekend because she didn't save up enough money in time. But next weekend we'll go. And okay, that's fair. I know Disneyland is expensive. The next weekend rolls around and she tells me 2 days before that she still does not have the money. At this point, I'm a bit perplexed, but still understanding. I offered to drive us up there and she wouldn't have to pay for gas. I also offered to buy all the food and souvenirs too. So the only thing she would pay for is the tickets, but she didn't have the money for that either. I then asked her what she thought about. What were you gonna say, Mark?
She can't afford the tickets.
To Disneyland.
I thought she had already gotten the tickets for Disneyland.
Look.
Go ahead. Keep reading, Mike.
Looking at the holes.
Objection.
I asked her when she thought we would be able to go because I'm fine with waiting a few more weeks if needed. She refused to answer that, but then revealed to me that she doesn't even want to go at all. She said it's not her vibe right now. I was pretty sad to hear this, but she retorted that I couldn't make her go somewhere she didn't want to go and that I'm not allowed to be annoyed. I understand that, and for the record, I wasn't annoyed, but now I'm sad. It's not the fact that I spent more money on her gift, but that I was under the impression that she'd been putting in lots of effort for me. Does this make me sound materialistic? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to feel.
It sounds like she just like had that holstered to like win an argument of like, well, I was gonna take you to Disneyland, and then when he called, then she wasn't. I mean, they're expensive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
like depends on how long you're going. If you're going like, also like just general advice to anyone who listens to this: if you're trying to go to Disneyland, don't go on Valentine's Day.
That's a terrible idea.
Don't do that.
Don't go. You don't need to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, you do.
Do you? I've never been. So
I fucking hate Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. The idea of the park is great. It's just all those fucking people and light. I can't do it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate that too, but the food is delicious.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a local county fair you can go to get corn dogs and funnel cake?
I mean, no, you got to get like the turkey legs and like the churros and the fucking like the pretzels with the cheese you dip it in.
Yeah.
We do love pretzel cheese.
Yeah, no, it's not. You got to go there for the food.
I could eat a bowl of salt and sugar and have the exact same experience.
Yeah.
And you'd still be a bitch. Go to Disneyland. It's delightful there.
I like how you're a Disney adult, but for a different reason that other people are Disney adults. Like you're in it for the food, not the
aggressively about the food,
not the magical kingdom.
Right.
I mean, like, yeah, the stuff there is cool and all, but like, you go for the food.
Go for the food. Hell yeah,
that's fair.
Maybe she doesn't like the food.
It could be.
Yeah, it definitely seems. Yeah, it was definitely something for her to just kind of say to win the argument.
And she won. And then later used it again of just like, I can't believe when I said that we were going to go to Disneyland, that you would actually believe that we're going to go to Disneyland.
Look, give me a DM. I know a guy. She'll cough up that money. She'll cough it up.
Oh, little kneecap breaking action.
That's right. Big Vinny.
Yeah, take her down to an abandoned Circuit City, okay?
Yeah, the fact is, she said that she's taking him to Disneyland. That never materialized. If she ever uses that again, throw the fuck off. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, I was going to take you to Disneyland. Well, you haven't, and you didn't.
Fucking do it already. What have you done for me lately?
It said she was 25, 27 years old.
27.
Yeah.
And if he offered to drive and pay for like souvenirs, so if he's offering to drive, then that implies to me that they're going for one day.
Yeah.
If 2 tickets to Disneyland for like one day, that's like $200. If you are 27 years old and you don't have like $200 that you could spend on your significant other, then like maybe it's time to stop working at the Chevys and start finding a different job, move to Miami. I don't know.
Try owning the Chevys.
That's right. One Chevy.
That's right.
It's all you need for greatness, baby.
Mm.
You guys,
Mike, are you broadcasting from a Chevy's right now? By the way, it looks like you're
of
in
course.
a Chevy's.
Can you not smell the blooming onion? Is that a Chili's?
That's an Outback Chili's.
That is an Outback. Yes.
Is the blooming onion an Outback?
Blooming onion.
Chili's is the Awesome Blossom. It's the same thing, but name's different.
Yeah.
You think I should know that? Owning.
Let me tell you about the Disneyland turkey legs. And
you know your onion treats.
I do.
That's right.
You got to know it. Well, guys, there's one more question for you.
Ooh, okay.
The Cutscene Podcast. If you have any advice, what advice would you give to me, Mikel Nordstrom? Any advice in any sense? What advice would you give to Mikel Nordstrom?
I can tell you right now, Mike. My best advice to you is just to keep doing what you're doing, man. Whew. I love the stuff that you're putting out. I love this podcast, and I love seeing you up there on the stand-up stage. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you tonight, actually.
Yeah, but, it should be a fun show.
But you strike me as a guy who needs to keep creating and doing stuff. And that, again, I'm sounding pretentious, but keep feeding that fucking monster, man. It's gonna keep growing, man.
You're making me blush. You're making me
good
blush.
Kid. Yeah, good kid.
You're coming with good stuff. Erik Bowman, do you have some hard truth for me?
I would say enjoy the process.
Okay.
I think if you can get the same amount of enjoyment, like if you're doing a podcast and like only a handful of people listen, or if you're at like doing like a bar show and like 10 people are there to see it, if you're able to enjoy that in the same sense as if you were doing like a theater, then I think you're going to be all right. Because if every show you're doing is like, well, one day this will be big, one day it'll be a better thing, and then if that doesn't come, or it only happens once,
then
everything else is going to feel like a downgrade. But if you're enjoying just the process of it, if you can enjoy the drive to the shows, if you can enjoy the people that you're doing the shows with, as opposed to like looking at everything as a step for the next thing, then I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's great advice.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be a problem for you, Mike. I really don't think it's going to be a problem because I've never been at a show and you're like, this is terrible. Like you're in a good mood and you seem to be enjoying yourself every time I see you.
I'm a happy guy. Sure, I cried before I came on this podcast, but because Jolene is so it's emotionally true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Right into your awesome blossom, just tears. Landing right in the zesty dipping sauce.
Erik Bowman, Martin Marrufo, you guys have the Cutscene podcast. If you have someone else as a guest and not me, I'm gonna kill somebody. I swear to God.
I just know it's gonna be me. You can go right ahead and say it's gonna be me, Mike.
I don't know. It's gonna be someone. It could be someone you don't even know.
I gotta respond to some texts. Hold on. I gotta tell Jesse Cox to not show up.
I swear to God, something terrible will happen to somebody if you have someone else on and not me.
All right. Holy shit.
If you never have a guest, I get it. I understand. But you have someone else.
I want to be honest with you, Mike. There's only one episode that I'm considering having a guest on, and it's either going to be that or we won't record it at all because I'm afraid. I've talked to Martin about this because I mean we're covering a lot of video game movies and I'm afraid of Warcraft. I'm afraid of learning the Warcraft lore because there's so much and people take it so seriously. That's when I might need to call in a ringer. I need someone who
do you know that knows Warcraft? I guess you're in those crowds.
No.
You're not in the
Warcraft chance,
crowd?
Mike.
No.
You know everything about Warcraft, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I dabble.
Do you?
What do you got? You got the witch, you got the goblin.
No. You're thinking of Narnia. That's and the wardrobe.
What's the difference, really? When you boil it down,
Witch,
it's the
the
same
goblin,
story.
and the wardrobe.
Books and games and movie. Nope. I'm terrified of Warcraft.
Oh man.
Well, no matter what, someone will burn. Something will burn.
I hope so.
I swear.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much for coming on. What do you guys want to plug? You got the Cutscene podcast. What else? Your socials. What do you guys got?
I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 to 9:30. And my handle on there is Friar Murphy. That's another sort of nickname origin that like Bowman was talking about. FRIARMURPHY.
Perfect.
I stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to midnight Pacific Standard Time. And I just paint Warhammer figures. So if you want to come in and like listen to lo-fi music and watch me paint things, then I do that 3 days a week.
Hell yeah. Sounds soothing and enjoyable.
It is.
And guys,
it's like the joy of painting. I'm like a bald Bob Ross.
It's absolutely beautiful. Just happy mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
We need it. We love it. This is the Hell Yeah Podcast. Of course, I'm Mikel Nordstrom. Go check out the social media. Check out the Hell Yeah Podcast. We had a roller coaster last night on the following where we were at 68. And then we finally got to 69.
Yeah.
I was very jazzed about it.
No one else follow. That's it. We're done.
No. And then this morning I checked and then it was back down to 68. I got too cocky. I posted about it. I was too excited and they shadowed over my dreams. So go and follow. Get me to 69. And
all right.
Give us an email. Give us a phone call. This is the Hell Yeah Podcast.
What? Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? What? Can I get a hell yeah? What? Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. And I know it ain't right, and I know you shouldn't take this advice, but make sure you really drunk when you drive and walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for your meal. Dine and dash. You better not ask me for no advice because I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. So can I get a hell yeah? What?